It must be done. Enforced equilibrium. I find them unworthy. Target marked with honor. Understood. There is no dispute.
Hey guys, welcome back. I'm gonna show you how to play Shen today. Now, if you want to get good at the champion, but also good at the game, you know, have really good map awareness, then Shen is actually a really good top laner that you can pick up. He's gonna teach you a lot about that macro stuff that most people don't know, especially in lower ranks. So if you really want to improve at the game, then Shen is really good. So his passive, when using an ability, then you're going to get a shield that of course has a cooldown. But if you affect an enemy champion while using that ability, then the shield cooldown is going to be lower. So we start off with a Q here. We have the Spirit Blade over here that you can affect with your abilities. So we start off with a Q that's going to give you 3 empowered auto attacks. And if you make sure that this Spirit Blade, you know, the path, like it's go through an enemy champion, then your Q is going to become empowered. So the moment you use your Q, then you're going to recall the Spirit Blade. So make sure that it actually goes through the enemy champion, because that's going to make your Q deal more damage and also give you a lot of attack speed. I'm gonna take the E here, so that is the dash that also becomes a taunt. So now you have like your basic combo unlocked. So what you want to do here is just E like this, and then drag the sword or the blade through the enemy champion. Gonna give you a lot of damage. And then make sure that you also play around the passive. That's also really important. Now we just wait for the E here. And also try to play around the passive, so when the shield is up, that's when you look for trades. And then you combine that with the grasp as well. Now we have the W, so this blade right here, when you press the W, is going to create a zone around it. And that zone is going to block all enemy auto attacks. It's going to block every single auto attack from the enemy, so it's very good for protecting yourself, but also your allies. The reason I placed the blade right here at the start of the game was so I could drag the blade through the Tamkench early on and get some free damage off. That's something you can do if you don't have to leash your jungler. If you have to, then obviously you'll not be able to set it up, but see, we have really easy time to like get it through him. Tamkench is a pretty annoying champion, so there's that. So now we can go for the engage. He's gonna flash over here, I think. Oh yeah, I guess he doesn't need to. Really fun champ. Like, you go for short trades, Shen is really OP in the early game. Like, his damage is absolutely insane. So you play around short trades because you have 3 empowered auto attacks, and that's what you want to play around. So when the auto attacks, when you use them, then you just back off and then you wait for your cooldowns before you can engage again. So you engage with your E, and then you drag this blade through the enemy champion in his path. So your Q becomes empowered, and then you get 3 quick auto attacks off. And then you can also use your W, like right on top of the enemy champions, so they cannot auto trade back. That's like a basic way of playing this champ. So this wave is gonna push towards him. Well, we can stack up a big wave, and that can give us a free reset. We play him with Ignite because like he has a teleport on his ultimate, so you don't need TP. Ignite gives you a lot of extra kill pressure. Then put down the W so he cannot auto tag us. It's like a basic trading combo. That's what you want to do. Make sure that you taunt, like E the opponent first, because that's gonna place you behind them, or give you time to place yourself behind them, so your Q can like go through them. Just like that. Basic trades, playing around the Q cooldown and the passive too, and that's gonna give you a lot of damage, as you can see. Be careful of not wasting that W though, because that is the one ability that makes it so they cannot trade back with auto attacks. So to have as good trades as possible, you want to make sure that you only use this when the auto attack is about to come down. Question mark, Tamkench. Like that. Good trades over and over. Abusing that shield so they deal even less damage. We are about to hit level 6. There we go. So what your ultimate does is that you can target an allied champion, and then you can click on them with the ultimate, and when you do so, you're going to give them a shield, and that shield increases based on their missing health, and then after a short duration you will teleport to them. So Shen is like a support tank in the top lane, really focused around helping out allies. So what you can do here, use the F keys, you know, F3, F4, F5 and so on, because you need to really look around the map so you can help them out. In this case, our mid laner just died, but I would not be able to ult him because this Tahm Kench would just CC me. So make sure that you go out of vision when you're about to ult. And don't just randomly ult, just because somebody's low HP. You want to make sure the wave is in a somewhat good of a position. Because otherwise you're gonna get punished really hard if you just make a random roam. For the blade, we can drag it through the Tahm Kench. Just have to get him in a straight line, there we go. Using that grass proc as well to get some really nice trades off. Then we can taunt him right here if Graves wants to come. Another good trade. We had to flash up maybe. Oh, he did. Oh, what? Graves? Question mark? Not sure what he did right there. But yeah, we got the ultimate out of the Tahm Kench. You can just constantly look around here. Don't just ult because somebody's low HP. You have to make sure that it actually benefits you. So like if you ult somebody and the opponent can just back away for free, it's usually a waste. I can just back off here. No reason for me to stay any further. And then I'm gonna recall and buy some items. Milena's losing. It's not supposed to happen. I mean, it is a Kassadin, but he's not supposed to end that matchup. It's like really free for both of them, pretty much. Before your ultimate, you know, try to like ping your teammates that you're coming, so they know, because if they back off while you ultimate, then you don't get anything done.
Tread carefully.
Just look around. You can use the F keys like this because that's gonna show you the game from your allied's perspective, so you can get a better understanding of how the lane is going. And they have a Darius AD carry that I also don't know why. But it's cool, it's cool. Now we can go in. Just like that. This was a really good ultimate. I did not waste it earlier. You want people to like commit onto your allies. You want them to like dash towards your allies because then they waste their movement ability and then it's harder for them to like escape you once you finally arrive. It's a pretty simple champion and it's also a really good champion for top lane. Like he has been top tier for a long time. So it's actually a champion that can really dominate the early game because of how much damage he has and his tankiness, and also he does not use mana. That's another important thing. I should not have used the E right there. We had to play around the Tahm Kench passive too. He can actually gank top lane if he wants to, the Graves. But it's fine, you just play around the ultimate and then help out your teammates. And that's pretty much it, what you do the entire game. Now you want to be split pushing a lot obviously, because like you have a TP. So the key to playing Shen really good is that you want to play around the number advantage. So you want to like turn, you know, 2 versus 2s into 3 versus 2s and so on. That's the goal. And this Tahm Kench is such an annoying champ. But it's fine, he's not doing anything. He has 0 impact right now and we already help out our allies getting their free red buff. So just try to like stack up the grass proc on the minions and then you can use a empowered Q on the enemy champion, get some free damage off and a grass proc too. You can like try to like taunt, you know. You can like try to like walk past them and then taunt them so they like follow you. That's like a good way to do under the tower, where you like get one auto attack off and then taunt and dash out. That is also a basic combo that you can do. Just like that. Good combo. He's not able to stack the passive because his auto attacks are getting blocked. One more auto attack in. Get some really good trades like this. Just keep the wave like this. If you have a stacked wave, then of course you will be able to go for better trades. Once again, 3 quick auto attacks with the W, waiting for the basic abilities before I engage, and he's not able to trade back. That's why Shen is so strong in the lane. He's going to fall off though, damage-wise, and becoming more of a support tank. But he still has a lot of impact, so ultimate almost up. Wow, that's a nice touch. 3 quick auto attacks again. I have to look to ult bot. Let's see if they actually need the help. Nice, we can go. He should be dead, right? Nice. Actually, that's like a E. You can like taunt and then flash. I messed it up right here. I think I was a bit out of range, but like you can E and then flash, and then you can like insta taunt someone, and that's something you use to catch people off guard. Like if they have, you know, flash up or something, and you don't want them to use it, like you want to get that kill, then you can do that. It's really OP in teamfights and such because people don't expect it. Like they can't really react to it. They have to, you know, like predict it coming in. But every single ultimate you have to make sure you're getting something out of it. We got 2 kills and we also get an assist with the 2 ultimates we used so far. So every single ultimate has to be beneficial. Either it gives your teammates a kill or it gives you a kill. You don't want to ult just to like save someone and then you lose like multiple plates topside. That is not worth it. And don't ult and useless player on your team. Save it for someone who can really turn around the fight and help you out. You can also use the empower Qs to like, you know, show out the way faster. Blocking out the auto attacks. Look at that damage, that's absolutely nuts. Just make sure that you drag that blade through Tahm Kench and the enemy top laner, because that's why you get a lot of the damage and the attack speed too. Just like that. Just don't let him stack his passive, because then he's gonna put you under the tower and you might have to blow a flash or something, so just like that. Quick trades with the passive, like the Q. The 3 auto attacks, you take those trades and then you back off. That way you make sure you get a lot of damage off and the enemy champion gets almost nothing off. That's like the under tower way of poking, just like this, where you like go behind them. You use Q, 1 auto attack, and then you E out. And then that shield is gonna tank the tower damage, and that gives you a free trade under the tower. And just go ahead and push. So Frostfire Gauntlet is a key component on Shen. Ooh, the Tahm Kench ultimate coming in. That's fine. Gonna flash out, I think. Yep. There we go. You can see this champion is really strong. You can really do a lot of stuff. Just in solo lane, like he's not only a support, like you can really carry the lane by yourself. Now his stuff is down, we can look for a dive. He's pretty tanky, so I'm gonna get like a couple auto attacks in first. There we go. Got another point into that ultimate. Now just keep pushing it out. Now I don't even play this champion as clean as you can. Like there's a lot of stuff that you can improve on. But yeah, he also at the same time he's not that hard either. I'm gonna use all my ultimates for the bot lane. I don't think helping out the mid is worth it, because the win condition right now is the Israel. Let's go ahead and get the armor boots, and then you can get this one here, because you also deal magic damage and you also have AP scaling. On Shen, especially on that ultimate, so more AP means that you get a stronger shield, which can end up helping out your allies. So I'm gonna save this ultimate for the Shen. Oh, not for the Shen, for the Ezreal. Because he's the win condition and he has a pretty big bounty, so that means that multiple people will be focusing him down. So I need to protect this guy in fights. Play around the taunts. And because we have like 2 tanks top lane, no one cares about our lane. Like legit, no one is trying to gank us. Gank us or the Tamkins, because no one cares about the tanks, so it's just a farm lane top. Getting a kill once in a while.
Enforced equilibrium.
There's also a build where you can go, you know, Divine Sunderer into a more squishier team. That's also possible. For some more damage. If you want to ult, guys, make sure that you go out of vision. I'm not gonna ult this Kassadin, because we don't care about that guy. He's way too far behind. If he was the fed target, then we could help him out. But right now, no. Nice, they're doing well now. Veigar is pushing down mid. Well, he can just stay back and farm with his Q. Oh, the Herald is down. Also, this E dash here, guys, also works over walls and stuff. So like if you want to dash, you know, past the wall or something to escape or to chase somebody, then yes, you can do that too. Okay, so that's a 3-man top side. I could use some help. And also, guys, the thing is, like, if they run away with this blade through that goes through them, then they also get slowed. That's also pretty cool. Yeah, Yeagerlol coming in. Nice, got a lot of stuff out. I just went in here because I saw the Yeagerlol was pretty close. Now we started grouping. You want to be split pushing because you have the ultimate up, so no point in you grouping up. So I can go to bot lane and Yeagerlol can go top because they have an easier time taking down the tower. The thing is, as soon as you get this amp tome, then it's going to convert your adaptive force into AP, because you don't build any AD items, so you'll have mostly AP. So that's going to like lower your AD amount and give you some more AP instead. And that's not necessarily a good thing in the early game, because like your auto attacks are the most consistent way of damage, but it's like better later on, because like it makes your shield stronger. Ouch. That's fine. We just have to keep them here, keep them locked up. Thing is, when you taunt somebody under your own tower, of course they end up auto-attacking you, meaning that they're gonna take tower aggro. But Shen is pretty good at defending objectives and stuff. By himself. Oh my god, why did he do that? Like, they're dying a lot of times where they should never be dying, so I don't have a chance to ult. I'm just gonna wait until he's low HP. Wait for this Sin Sao to fully commit. There we go. Just like that. Bait out people. Bait out people before you ult them. You know, you want them to fully commit, and then you go in. And this clown still died? Jesus, man. Jesus, what is he doing? What is this man doing? Well, he already died a lot. Playing a champion that should not be inting that much. After the 6, but it's cool. It's fine, I'm just gonna play around the Yeagerlol. He randomly died topside, like unexpectedly, so... yeah, that kinda sucks. Gonna go for a fight again. You can also be grouped with your teammates. But Kassadin is going top. He needs to be top right now. We just want to give him free farm. Like, he's gonna become good later on. Hopefully he does not run it down. Like, it's harder to run it down on Kassadin later on. Even if you place it really bad, so... he can be a win condition later on, but right now it is the Yeagerlol, so that is the one we want to play around. Now, if his Yeagerlol is dead and someone else is low HP, then yes, you can ult them. Kassadin? Question mark? Ult? Okay, nice, 1 for 1. Oh, is he getting away too? Oh, that's nice. Okay, Kassadin is doing something. Also, another thing that is that you don't get the effects of your passive, like the shield, until like the ability is casted, fully casted, so you don't get the shield until like your Q is at you, like it stopped. So keep that in mind too. Don't greed for it, just let Graves get the kill. Nice. You just keep pushing in the side lane, that's what you want to do. And then make sure that your teammates know your ultimate cooldown, and before your ultimate, spam ping that you're coming. Because otherwise they're just gonna run away. And then you also like have a much bigger distance towards the enemy champion and you won't get to do stuff. When you ult, stay out of vision, so somebody doesn't try to cancel out your ultimate while you're channeling. Because it is a channeling ability, meaning that if they CC you, it's gonna be cancelled out. We got the Demonic Embrace, another really strong item on Shen, because like it empowers his AP scaling abilities, his Q and his ultimate. And then you also get this burn here, and then you also become a lot tankier. So you actually get a lot of useful stats from this item alone. If I want to ult, try to make sure that you're staying out of vision. Just staying out of vision for a bit here, if somebody ends up getting caught. Okay, that seems to be fine for now. Nice. That's what we like to see. You see, we actually did a couple plays in the bot lane and it actually ended up snowballing right now, so we have a fit Kassadin. And the FF, that was how to play Shen. I hope this was helpful, thanks for watching and see you all next time.